Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sober Social. I am Xander Crofts, in case you don't know me. It's been like 8 months, maybe 9 months since I've last posted for you guys, and I apologize for that. I discontinued Sober Social, and I explained why in that last video, that 8 month ago, whatever video. It's not quite as whiny as the title might make it seem, I promise. Basically what I just said was I don't want to just focus on social anymore, which is why I've started a different channel, which I'll put a link in the description for you to go check that out. It's just Xander Crofts, because I don't want to just focus. I still feel the same way that I did. I don't want to just focus on social, but I am coming back because I had a comment on one of my Sober Social videos the other day that was out of the blue, and like I said, it's been like 8 months or whatever, and I still somehow got this comment. And all he said, it was just some random guy, I don't know who it was, he said, you should start uploading again. And that, I can't tell you what that did for me. It moved me, like, it's, if you've ever tried to start a brand before, you'll understand, like, it's hard to kind of feel like this right here is real. Like it's hard for me to believe that I could actually potentially be having an impact on somebody. The view count on YouTube doesn't really feel real. It's hard to have that feel real. It's a lot easier when somebody comments, because that comment, even though it wasn't super bubbly or anything, it didn't like have any smiley faces or anything like that, it still made it real for me. It let me know, like, this guy apparently got enough value out of one of my videos to not just watch the video, but to sit down, write a comment out in the light of, I would like to see more from you. You know what I mean? And that it really touched me. And so that's the biggest reason that I'm coming back. And I'm hoping that you're so inclined to do the same. Like, leave a comment for me, come over to my Twitter and engage with me, start a conversation, ask me questions, make suggestions for future videos you want to see or whatever, Just engage with me and offer me that feedback, because that's going to make it more real for me, and that's going to motivate me so much to serve you guys all the better, and all the more consistently. So I really encourage you to do that. I sincerely request that you do that in some way, even if it's just leaving a simple comment like, hey, like, I really like this video, or, I really like this about that last video, or whatever, just something. Really appreciate anything that you're willing to offer. But anyway, okay, so we're coming back, right? But I need to be upfront and honest and explain to you, my situation is a lot different. I guess not a lot different. It's a little different than when I started the whole Sober Social channel. At that time when I started it, it was really like my social health and my social skills was my #1 priority. That was all I was focusing on. I had enough money saved up to live off my savings for a good while, and I was just going out, and I had roommates at that time, and I was just working on my social health, my social skills, and etc. And so I was going out to the bars, and I wasn't drinking, and I was like, okay, perfect. That's Sober Social. It's perfect. And that's exactly how I felt. But then I kind of outgrew it, as I already explained, and I felt like now I feel like I have much more opportunity to grow, focusing on my financial health, and kind of neglecting temporarily the other two pillars that I see as social and physical health. So that's what I'm doing. I got a new job. I'm learning about like real estate and stuff like that, and I want to just get a footing here financially, so that then I can kind of have a foundation to then build upon socially and physically. So anyway, that's sort of my plan. But coming back to the whole Sober Social thing, I don't want to just like come back and like have it be a completely different channel. I want to stay true to its name. I'm still a teetotaler, obviously, so it'd be pretty simple and easy to stay true to the sober part. But the social part, what I'm hoping to do for you guys is to basically do like socially uncommon things, in hopes to inspire you to do the same. The things that I'm planning to do and that I'm hoping to do, I'm a little bit nervous too, but I'm hoping you can serve as motivation for me, are basically things like going and introducing myself to the neighbors, and hosting dinner parties or hosting game nights for the neighbors, and like going and meeting somebody elsewhere, not just necessarily neighbors, but maybe going and like cold approaching at Target or cold approaching at Walmart, and I'll try to capture whatever I can on video. It's going to be challenging, obviously, but again, You know, if you engage with me and you ask me questions and you know, make suggestions and you're like, man, I like this, or even if it's criticism, I mean, obviously I would like to hear the good stuff, but you know, if there's bad stuff, feedback about how I can improve and stuff like that, all of it, it's just letting me know you're there. You know, a view count doesn't really do it for me. It doesn't, I can't imagine it would do it for you. It doesn't really do it for anybody. You know, it's like the engagement. That's what I really, really can feel myself and expect myself to thrive on. So anyway, again, I really request that you, you know, you find it in your heart to do that for me and for you and for the rest of the viewers. So anyway, that's my basic plan, guys. That is why I'm coming back and how I'm coming back, how I'm planning to come back. And I anticipate next week I will be, you know, doing something along those lines. I don't know if I'll stretch myself right away, but I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna try. Leave a comment, or I'll leave a link in the description to go over to my Twitter. That is definitely the best place for you to go if you really want to have like a one-on-one personalized connection with me. You know, right now, because I'm so small, you have a huge advantage as far as actually engaging with me as like a YouTuber or whatever, you know, because I don't have any followers. If you come and you're the only guy that comes over to my Twitter and actually starts a conversation, I'm going to give you my personalized attention, you know, and you'll have a huge influence. If we strike a chord with one another, you're going to have a huge influence on the rest of the direction of the channel and what kind of content it has. So, you know, take advantage of that. I hope you're excited, guys. I know I'm excited, not just to get back to this, but also to Xander Crops, which I'll also leave a link in the description. Be on the lookout for the video on the new video on that channel tomorrow. So, you know, looking forward to it. I will see you guys next week.